So here's the old broken one, and they just seem to clip right in on 3 points. So, and here's a new one, and a left and a right. And here we're going to try with a bit of a pry tool to get out to it. So here we go. I'll grab a little pry tool, and we'll pull this one out. So it looks like you just need something like this. Come in behind here. You lift this tab up, and you'll be able to pry it out. So there's a little clip in here that lifts up, and I'm going to do that since I can't hold the camera. I'm just going to, like I said, going to pry back and pull the lens back. So I just lifted up on this tab up here. It freed up the lens, so I can see that I can turn it. And I'm going to, from the back side, I'm going to just help it along where it clips in. I know you probably could just pull it right out, because the old one is going to have a new clip in the back, but here I'm going to go from the back side. So here's the back side of it, and you can see that over here it's got this clip in here, so it's pushed in to help it along. Easier with second hand, but I just push in the little crimps here and push it in. So I'll help you do that next. All right, so I was able to push in the little tabs around the back of that. And so now the light can come out. So here the light comes out, and so we have it here. And in order to remove this, it's probably easiest from this side. Just go in here, lift this up, and push back on its shoe. Unplug the socket. Here's the second one that's out, and like I said, it just there's a little clip here on this side here that you've got to go by. This is the piece that goes into that sleeve. The new ones have a new sleeve, so you probably could just pull it and break it, but I didn't bother. And this is probably the way you can adjust your fog lights to the height. This seems pretty straightforward on the reinstall, so let's get that going. Figured that it would probably be best to put a little bit of dielectric grease just to keep the joint and the sockets clean. So let's put a little bit of that on the boots. So I got the boot, a little bit of grease on there, and we'll just reinsert the connector. Unfortunately, I don't have an extra pair of hands, but I'm going to clip it in and then press it back in and see how that goes. So the socket's plugged in. It looks like it's just going to go into that back socket, make sure it fits into there, fit it in there, and I think it's just going to you got to get it into that bottom boot. I think it's got there's a little shoulder here that you got to get it to fit in. Voila! It's in place, nice and firm. Let's do the other one. Do this one-handed. So here we got them. So we're going to now plug in the boot and then do the same thing. So I've got the connector connected, and again we're just going to put the adjusting screw into that hole, and it should just clip right in. and it's got that out. And it's in. It's firm. It's not going anywhere. So that's good. It's in place, and now I just reassemble the trim kit, and I'll just make sure that the lights are actually working. And car running, fog lights are running. All done. I just put the rest of the cowling all back. Now, if you've got some broken parts, you know, one of these thermal staplers are pretty handy tools, where you've got these stainless steel staples that you can put into the plastic to reattach broken tabs. Wonderful piece of equipment. And let's see how this works, okay? Let's give this a try. Let's give it a bit of a cool. So we should be able to get this trim kit with the bottom tab to go back into here. There we go. All the pieces fit. So don't lose them on the highway. So, good as new. Brought in the plastic welder. This is an iron that basically can melt up plastic. So I've got, trying to fix this piece in here. So I put two staples in, and that should hold the tab back in. So it looks like we can reinstall the trim kit. It's a little bit of work, but at least it'll hold it firm. The person before me used some sort of a silicone or some sort of rubberized material, but this is the actual material that you use. It just it becomes a polyethylene piece, reinforces it, and glues it all up or welds it back up together. So you need one of these things. These are a plastic welder made by Nearless. This awesome piece of equipment. You get your variety of different kinds of plastic, plus your stapler. Put in a couple staples. Again, there's a variety of styles that you can use to hold it all together. It looks like this is going to work.